Today we're going to talk about a new taping method we dubbed the duct tape method. I don't know why, but it's because you use duct tape, but and other tapes. A few things here for you guys. Starting fluid is not a necessity, but it helps. Again, the neopred powder. Neopred powder is for keeping the ears dry. You got your 1-inch waterproof tape, your 2-inch waterproof tape, some duct tape, any color of your choosing, some scissors, and a zip tie. We use the HVAC zip ties because they are the same size and thickness as a popsicle stick, which typically we start out smaller puppies, and then you can still use it if the length is still good, but if not, the length, sometimes they outgrow this and you have to extend it, so I would put a little longer piece of zip tie, and plus it's flexible for the older puppies because if they get a little rowdier, you might break a stick or two. If you do, just do away with the sticks and just cut your own zip ties. They are reusable, so just take them back out of the tape when you're done. So I've already measured my dog. I have the zip tie cut to length along with my 2-inch foam. Oh, that's another thing you're gonna need. 2-inch foam from Home Depot. 5/8 inch diameter is the key. I take my 2-inch piece of tape, put my foam in there, and I cut it to size. Once it's cut to size, then I'll take about 6 inches of my 2-inch tape, and I'm gonna roll this right on there. So I'll take this foam piece and just roll it right on just a little bit. Then I'm gonna take my zip tie, I'm gonna put it in there about halfway. That's what I've measured for. And then I'm going to continue to roll that in. One good revolution, and then we're gonna back roll it to where the tape is now exposed. Just like that. Next is going to be your 1-inch tape. So you take your 1-inch tape. You're going to go about 8 inches or so. Cut you off a piece. And then we're going to lay it on with the zip tie down. We're going to lay this like we're just sticking this piece of tape on. And we're going to go about halfway down the foam, go over the foam, and stick it directly to the zip tie. Just like that. And you pick your whole piece up. You now have the tape on this side, sticky on this side. So now the next piece is going to be laid on top of that. So we'll do another 6-inch, about 8 inches. Another piece of tape. Then we're going to take that sticky side up, and we're going to put that. So this is sticky side up here. This one is here again. So we're going to go about halfway down. Stick it on. Once you got that on, you'll just wrap your tape around. Now you have what you would like to apply to the ears. Again, if you don't want any color or gray tape or black tape, you can stop here and just apply it from here. We also like to have a little piece of duct tape on it, so what I do is I just take my duct tape, take me off about 8 inches, and then I rip it in half, and then just place it over the white side, the non-sticky side, just to kind of cover everything up so that the tape matches the dog a little bit, I guess. And it doesn't stand out when you're out in the crowd or outside. And now you have your tape. So, all right. Next thing is going to be, and again, this is just an extra step. It's not necessary. If you would like, you can use it. If not, this tape is sticky enough to stick to the ears. We just like to have a little bit extra adhesion. So what I do is I just take my starter fluid on the sticky side, just kind of angle it, give a quick spurt. It didn't have to be a lot, it didn't have to be dripping off, just enough to wet the tape. I've already made my second one. And just enough to wet the tape. We're gonna let that sit for, I don't know, it's on my hands, so until I feel it's dry on my hands, usually about 20 seconds or so. And then we are going to apply to our patient today, Lola in Dr. Lopova. Neopred powder, this powder here goes in the ear. You get a little bit in there, in the bell of the ear, on both sides. For this method, that is the only place you have to apply it. Tape, sticky side, we're just gonna kind of roll that into the bell of the ear, picking up the ear nice and straight along the tape. Make sure you don't have any wrinkles inside of it. Pulling it up, flipping it over, just adhering everything nice and tight.
She loves it.
All right. There's your final product. So we'll do the other side. Again, just gonna make sure the powder's in there. Give this a good twist, set it down into the base. Nice and straight ear. Turn this over, adhering everything together.
We'll like this for older puppies, 6 months or so.
Works best for the older dogs. Once the bases are nice and strong and just the top quarters of your ears are weak, this is a good method for all of that. Hope you liked the video. If you need any help, give us a call. Thanks.